Today, Governor Ricketts endorsing candidate Jim Pillen.
In a moment, we're going to have reaction from one of Pillen's opponents, Charles Herbster, who was endorsed by President Donald Trump. But first, more on today's announcements. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez tells us why Ricketts chose this candidate. Ariana?
Governor Pete Ricketts is endorsing Jim Pillen as the next governor of the state of Nebraska. When asked why he chose Jim over any other Republican, the governor said and pointed to his values and skills at growing his family's agricultural business.
What Jim brings together is the fact that he built his business here in Nebraska around agriculture. And that's an important part of our state. He's got those pro-life values. He's got that real world experience in creating those jobs right here in Nebraska that is so important. And taking that tenant farm and growing into one of the largest pork operations in the country is an amazing feat that Jim understands personally what it means to live the American dream, the greatness of America, and how to protect that. And that's one of the things I think that sets Jim apart from some of the other candidates is that personal experience here in Nebraska, creating those opportunities and living that dream.
Jim Pillen is also being endorsed by former Governor Kay Orr and former Husker coach and former Congressman Tom Osborne.
I've lived in the state of Nebraska my entire life. I've been out of the state for 4 years when I got my doctorate in veterinary medicine at Kansas State, and would have gotten it here if we'd had a veterinary college at the time. Number two, Suzanne and I have been raising children for 40 years. We have a family and 7 grandbabies. If you don't have a family, it doesn't make you a bad person, but it's a distinct, significant difference in how you view life when there's more to the world than just you.
Pillen stated in his speech that the next governor needs to be able to defend agriculture and to be able to grow the ag industry in our state. He has visited all 93 counties during his campaign and explained what he is hearing from most Nebraskans.
We want a business approach to government. We want less government. We want to make our decisions. We want to problem solve. We want to make our communities special. Local control is really important.
Pillen has fought against critical race theory in our schools and universities and will continue to do so if elected.
I believe that critical race theory has progressed. So I view it as a Marxist ideology that went from changing from economic oppression to a racist, and saying that the majority race is oppressing minority.
The candidates running for governor are Michael Connolly, Charles Herbster, Brett Lindstrom, Jim Pillen, Breland Ridenour, Teresa Thibodeau, and Senator Carol Blood.
We've got about 110 days till game day, give or take, and we'll continue sprinting across the state and continue to keep earning every Nebraskan's vote to become your next governor.
Fellow Republican candidate Charles Herbster responded to Governor Pete Ricketts choosing to endorse his opponent Jim Pillen by stating in part, quote, "It is disappointing to me that Governor Ricketts is supporting a candidate who has a weak record on illegal immigration, who failed to stop critical race theory from seeping into public universities and then voted to fund it with taxpayer dollars, and who has admitted to polluting our most precious resource, water." Herbster has been endorsed by former President Donald Trump. Now, Nebraskans will be able to vote for the governor on November 8th, and that will decide who will take the next seat. Reporting live in front of the Capitol, Ariana Martinez, Channel 8 News.
All right, thank you, Ariana, for the live report.